If you are facing divorce, separation, or the challenges of co-parenting in Indiana, understanding the Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines is essential. These guidelines, often called the IPTG, are designed to help families navigate the complexities of shared parenting. Whether you are a parent, grandparent, or legal guardian, knowing how these rules work can make a significant difference in your family's life. Today, we will break down what the guidelines are, how they function, and why they matter for both legal rights and the emotional well-being of children and parents alike. The Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines, or IPTG, are official rules created by the Indiana Supreme Court. They provide a framework for how parenting time should be shared when parents are no longer together. These guidelines are used in divorce, legal separation, and paternity cases, and they often serve as the default schedule unless a court decides otherwise. The IPTG covers not just the schedule of visits, but also communication, routines, and respectful interactions. Their main goal is to ensure children have frequent, meaningful, and ongoing contact with both parents, supporting their healthy development. Parenting after separation can be difficult, with emotions running high and children often feeling caught in the middle. The Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines offer a neutral, standardized structure to reduce conflict and set clear expectations. By outlining specifics such as who has the child and when, how holidays are handled, and how parents should communicate, the guidelines help avoid misunderstandings. This predictability is crucial for parents, but even more so for children, as it provides them with the stability and security they need during a challenging time. The Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines are not static. They are updated regularly to reflect changes in society and family life. The latest revision includes several important updates. First, holiday scheduling is now clearer, with more specific language for alternating holidays like spring break, Thanksgiving, and winter break. There is also greater flexibility for cultural or religious observances such as Diwali or Eid. Second, digital communication is now recognized, allowing FaceTime, Zoom, and messaging apps as valid ways for parents and children to stay connected, especially over long distances. Third, there is a stronger focus on school-age consistency, discouraging late Sunday returns that might disrupt school routines. Finally, the guidelines now place greater emphasis on the emotional and developmental needs of the child, not just logistics. The IPTG recognizes that parenting time is not one-size-fits-all. Recommendations are tailored to a child's age and developmental stage. For infants up to 18 months, frequent, short visits several times a week are suggested, with overnights usually not recommended unless both parents agree. For toddlers between 18 months and 3 years, overnights are gradually introduced, along with weekend day visits and some midweek time. For children aged 3 to 10 years, the standard every other weekend schedule typically begins, with one weekday evening visit and shared holidays. For preteens and teens, input from the child becomes more important, and schedules become more flexible to accommodate school, sports, and social life. Physical custody. It is important to understand the difference between legal custody and physical custody. Legal custody refers to who makes major life decisions for the child, such as those about schooling, religion, and healthcare. Physical custody, on the other hand, is about where the child lives. Both parents can share legal custody, even if the child primarily lives with one parent. The Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines focus mainly on physical custody and how time is divided and managed between parents. Several common parenting time arrangements are used in Indiana. The standard schedule involves every other weekend from Friday to Sunday, one weekday evening, and alternating holidays with split summer breaks. Some families use extended weekends where Sunday night is extended to Monday morning drop-off. The 2-2-3 joint custody plan is another option, where one parent has Monday and Tuesday, the other has Wednesday and Thursday, and weekends alternate. In high-conflict situations, parallel parenting may be used, with low interaction between parents, exchanges at neutral locations, and communication through apps like Our Family Wizard. All arrangements can be customized with court approval. Parenting plans affect more than just schedules. They impact emotions and mental health. For children, moving between homes can cause anxiety, confusion, behavioral changes, and feelings of guilt or divided loyalty. For parents, especially in high-conflict situations, it can lead to depression, emotional burnout, and chronic stress. To protect everyone's mental health, use age-appropriate language when discussing schedules, maintain consistent rules across both homes, avoid arguing in front of children, and celebrate your child's time with the other parent. Therapy or counseling can also be helpful when needed. A good parenting plan should protect emotional stability, not just legal boundaries. Sometimes the existing parenting time arrangement no longer works due to changes in jobs, children growing older, or increased conflict. If this happens, document your reasons for needing a change. Try to negotiate with the other parent and file a motion for modification if necessary. Mediation may be required, and if no agreement is reached, the court will decide. In emergencies such as suspected abuse or neglect, courts can suspend or modify parenting time immediately. Always seek legal advice if safety is at risk. Are the Indiana parenting time guidelines legally binding? Yes, once included in a court order. Can parents agree on a different schedule? Absolutely, as long as it is in writing and approved by the court. What happens if a parent violates the schedule? Keep records, as courts can enforce the order, impose fines, or adjust custody. Can children refuse to go? Not legally, but older children's preferences are often considered. Do these rules apply to unmarried parents? Yes, once paternity is established, the same guidelines apply. There are many tools to help manage parenting time, such as Our Family Wizard, Talking Parents, App Close, and Cozy. For mental health, resources like BetterHelp and the Indiana Psychological Association are available. For legal help, Indiana Legal Services and local mediators can assist. Thank you for joining this detailed guide on the Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines. Remember, these guidelines are not just legal tools. They are designed to help children feel secure, valued, and emotionally supported during challenging times. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe, share it with someone who may benefit, and explore more parenting and mental health resources at yura.bewareofme.com. There, you will find expert articles, downloadable guides, and support tools to help you co-parent with confidence and compassion. Until next time, parent with purpose, lead with empathy, and take care of yourself and your children.